Finally been done, King. YouTube, Blow Yard Gang, podcast listeners all over the globe, guys. Welcome to a brand spanking new episode of Cap and Crown, episode 93. That was a good year, man. Listen, it's your boys, Relle and King, man, back with another one for y'all, man. Y'all already know how we do over here on this channel. We talk about all things NBA related, guys. So if you're into NBA content, man, whether it be new or old, trades, whatever it could be, man, debates, whatever it is, you're in the right place. Hit that subscribe button. Join us here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday morning, man, as we get our NBA talk on. And also, too, everybody hit them likes for us tonight, man. Please, for the love of everything good in the world, hit them likes for us, man. That doesn't cost you anything. Absolutely free. And it helps out the channel in more ways than you know. Also, too, if you guys have any comments or questions addressing any of the topics that we bring up on the show, we will have a segment for you guys at the end of the show. So just hit us with the C and C in front of your question or your comment, man, for any of the topics that we bring up here on the show. All right, King, let's get into today, man. You ready to get to it?
Let's do this.
All right, man. Well, before we start, man, let's go ahead and show some love to the sponsor of the channel.
This I Was Told segment is brought to you by the folks over at Fanatics. Fanatics is the world's largest collection of officially licensed fan gear from all the leagues, teams, and players you love the most, including WWE. You can earn fan cash to redeem when your orders, jersey protection for when your favorite player is traded or changes teams. They also have an unrivaled selection of authentic fan gear and Fanatics exclusives that are only available on the site. So if you need some merch and are interested in helping the channel, scan the QR code on the screen or follow the link, which is always in the description.
Yes, sir, man. Guess what, King? We got some breaking news that literally just dropped probably about an hour ago, man. Probably a little bit less than that, about 45, 30 minutes, somewhere around there. Got to get to it, man. There was a trade, King.
I'd like to report a trade.
All right, man. Check it out, King. This is what we got, man. Trae Young has been traded to the Washington Wizards. The full trade details: the Hawks received Corey Kispert, C.J. McCollum, and the Wizards received Trae Young. So there was no draft picks involved. C.J. McCollum has a expiring contract this year at the end of the season, and Kispert is a pretty good shooter, man. So it kind of gives them another shooter to help space the floor for guys like Jalen Johnson. But King, man, why don't you go ahead and let the folks at home know, man, what's your thoughts on this trade, man?
Bro, you know I already talked to you about Trae Young, and I thought they should have got off of him, just move on. Excuse me, and go ahead. My only issue is, bro, the draft picks. They ain't getting the draft picks. Like, damn, Trae Young. I know they got the expiring CJ, but I don't feel like nobody running to Atlanta as far as free money. So, and Kispert, he's fine. Like he's a decent player, but I don't know. I mean, damn, that's all they can get for Trae Young. But I know he wanted to go to the Wizards. But, yeah, I don't know. It's good they got off of them. They're going to move forward. But I just think they needed the draft picks. You feel me? Like,
right.
Why not get the draft picks to help your team out to keep going without a draft pick? I don't see that C.J. McCollum expiring contract helping them that much. I just don't feel like, but who knows? Maybe so.
A couple things. Atlanta really wanted Corey Kispert for reasons I said just a second ago. He didn't need any spacing bad. Because guys like Dyson Daniels don't space the floor. I think he's shooting like 13% from three this year.
Damn.
C.J. McCollum, of course, like I said, he helps free up cap space, so it kind of keeps them in that same trajectory that they're going in, as far as like the flexibility and all that stuff. So this trade is rumored to be leading to the Atlanta Hawks being able now to get Anthony Davis. So that's the news everybody's running with right now. It's supposed to help. I think we talked about it. I even said that when they said that Dallas didn't want Trae Young, that the Atlanta Hawks were maybe looking at moving Trae Young, and then that way it would be able to get Anthony Davis. So now it sounds like the Atlanta Hawks are going all in on the Anthony Davis now. They're going to now have the cap space and the freedom now, and with it to be able to absorb his contract. So that's what it sounded like right now. That could be the next move for the Atlanta Hawks. Excuse me. The writing was on the wall. This was more of Trae Young wanting to leave. He think he's the one who went to the front office and said, "Go ahead and just move me," which probably why you surprised, King, why they didn't get a lot in the trade, right? You know what I'm saying? If they had moved him, like you said, if they had moved him before all this started happening, you might have got more for him. It's always, whenever you hear a player that voices that they want to get traded, bro, that always drops down the value, bro, because the other team is looking at you're the one that's in the situation where you need me.
Yep.
I don't have to get Trae Young. You the one that want to get rid of him or whatever, right? So that's why they kind of got what they got from this pick. Like you said, Atlanta's not hurting for draft picks, but it definitely would help. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're talking about trying to reconstruct the team around like a Jaylen Johnson or something like that. So, and then whatever player you get here in this draft coming up, because it looks like you might be getting a top 4 pick. Your chance of getting a top 4 pick are pretty high. So,
and also depending on what they give to Dallas, excuse me, if that trade goes through. So
yeah,
that's why I'm like, damn, they didn't get a draft pick. Are they gonna give Dallas no first if that go through? Like, damn. But
if they, I think they probably will give a first.
Just one. That's what I'm saying. If they give them more than one, this Trae Young trade look. They give Dallas more than one first round pick, man. It's
you had to call it. You think they're giving them that New Orleans pick?
Hell no. How if Atlanta does that, I told you, bro. Atlanta just a horrible organization. I told you this move right here, this is wild. I just can't believe they didn't get a draft pick for Trae Young, bro. Like I understand he's been going through his issues and all, but you didn't get a draft pick for Trae Young at all. And then if you give up that 20 this year first round pick, that New Orleans first round pick, I mean, I don't think they will. I guess I should say that. But damn, bro, I hope they don't, for Damon and them sake, bro. I should say I hope they do not give up that draft pick. Man, if they get that draft pick to Dallas set.
Oh, they'll be set for life.
Yeah,
bro. Can you imagine them getting 2 picks in this draft if they did that? Either way, like just get them a 26. But they just, bro, they might have a 3J situation, bro, here in Dallas, bro. But I was about to say something else. So just kind of looking at these moves now, bro. How do you think this gonna pan out for Washington getting Trae Young, bro?
So Washington about to play for the play-in. They already hot right now.
Yeah,
they about to be a play-in team. They really about to. I don't think they can get to higher than a play-in. I don't think they can get higher than the 7th. But they about to become a play-in team.
I could see that too. I could definitely see that Trae Young, Alex Sarr combination, bro. That's gonna be nice. The lock ain't gonna be stupid.
Never mind.
He might get that competent rim runner and the paint protector he been looking for, man. And he can also space the floor. Go ahead and say it.
Never mind. No. I'm sorry. Never mind. Nope. I'm not gonna say it.
I know the direction you was going in.
No. I'm done. Yeah. I'm done, bro. I'm done. We both lost the trade now. You feel me? Like it's a
we about that. Okay.
Danny Robinson. No, that ain't it. That ain't what I wanted to say. You know what I wanted to say. It is what you were thinking. But I'm just saying, I'm just starting this off. And we both we're no longer rivals no more because both teams lost the trade, right? Like it's over. Whatever it happened, it's done, right? Both the guys gone. That's crazy to say. But
it's crazy, bro.
Team is Alex Sarr supposed to be drafted to?
There you go. That's what I was waiting on. Supposed to get drafted to Atlanta. So you gonna see that Atlanta connection, bro. In Washington, bro. That's what you're gonna see.
Washington, bro.
So I mean, listen, bro.
And Trae said he wanted to go to Washington, bro. How they gotta feel as Atlanta like he wanted to go play with Alex Sarr.
Hold on. What did Alex Sarr say? What did Alex Sarr say he didn't want to go?
Atlanta.
You know what's funny? I was thinking about this the other day because I heard some people talking about Ricochet, and I've been saying this because I think I texted him on one day. We was talking about this, and I said, bro, this is why. Because I know y'all mad about Alex Sarr not wanting to come to Atlanta or whatever. You've been complaining about how they treating Ricochet. You don't think Alex Sarr saw that before he got there? That's why he didn't want to go to Atlanta. You think he wanted to become Ricochet? Like, no. I see how this dude got drafted, and the first thing that the GM and your star player both said that they're drafting this man to be a role player. This came out of their own mouth.
Yep.
They're drafting this man to be a role player. Why would I want to go to Atlanta?
That's crazy.
You see what I'm saying? I want you to do. Can you been watching basketball for a long time?
Yeah.
You seen a lot.
I already know you. Ask the question. Ask the question, but the answer is never.
Let me ask you this question.
Go ahead.
You sure? You might want to think about this answer before I ask this question, bro.
I'm pretty sure, but go ahead.
Have you ever seen a number one and the people automatically say, guess what? He's gonna be a role player when he come in the league. I've never seen that. Hey, and we seen guys like Andrew Bogut and all that turn out to be like role players and all that. But when they came into the league, Anthony Bellum, when they came into the league, they were not saying you know what, he's going to be a role player for us. I've never heard that before in my life.
No Michael Wilder or Candy, none of them dudes.
None of them dudes that you can name that were bad or whatever, number one picks, wherever came into the league and were looked at automatically day one. Well, not even day one, before they even picked the basketball up for the team, were looked at as role players. I've never seen them before in my life.
Even Kwame Brown was supposed to be the big beside Michael Jordan.
Yep.
You feel me?
So, yeah, it's just crazy to me. So, like I said, Richard said that's why Alisar didn't want to go there, bro. And seeing how they and look how he turned out over there in Washington, bro.
But you should have drafted him and traded him. I would down that hill forever. They should have
no.
drafted Alex. No, I'm not. I don't think you disagree with me. I'm just adding on to your point.
Reason why what you saying, I agree with you because it's crazy. I was just listening to We Talk House yesterday. And a guy on there named Mario mentioned that on the show. He said, bro, he said, I've been saying we should have drafted him. If he didn't want to be here, guess what? Now he's an asset. You trade him if you don't want to be there or whatever.
Him. There you go. You don't.
Because guess what? What is Atlanta missing right now?
A rim rolling big.
And what that rim rolling big supposed to do on the other end?
Oh, we about block shots?
Yeah, block shots. And protect the paint. Mm-hmm. What is Alex Hart doing right now for Washington?
Block shots and grabbing rebounds.
Oh, okay. You know, I didn't know because I watch games.
He's doing what they need. He's doing exactly what they need.
Ain't that crazy? But you didn't want to pick him up because I don't want to be there. Did Ace Bailey want to go to Utah?
No, that's dumb. That's what I'm saying. That's dumb. When Atlanta.
Where's Ace Bailey at right now?
Utah.
Okay.
I told you when Atlanta did it last year. I remember yelling like, bro. They need to get like, Alex Sarr don't want to be there. No, I don't give a hell. You draft Alex Sarr. You have the number one pick. You draft the best player. And then if you have him, you don't want to be there, you trade him. He's the asset. He's the best player in the draft before he even played. You went ahead and drafted some dude, bro. No other team would take Ricochet right now, will give you any first round pick or nothing like that for Ricochet. And he was the first pick in the draft. He would not get a first round pick right now.
Bro, Ricochet might be the most forgotten number one pick in the history of NBA when it's all said and done, bro.
When it's all said and done, he's gonna be one of the biggest busts of all time, I think. And I said this. I'm sorry. That's horrible.
Unless
so young and all
leave Atlanta and show off somewhere else, but for right now, he's going to be because, people talk about Anthony Bennett because he was so trash. This guy's not really doing anything, so it's like we don't really have nothing to just be like, oh, you trash or are you good? It's just like you're just not there.
I don't have a basis to like grade him off of.
Exactly. Like, what I'm saying, like
Andrew Wiggins was underachieving, but he still was putting up numbers. You feel me? Still won Rookie of the Year. Was still giving you numbers. So it's like, all right, well, he's just not producing winning. Then you got guys like Andrew Bogut who impacted defense and all that stuff, but got injured. You feel me? Like Andrew Bogut got dealt with injuries, kept getting injured all the time before he went to Golden State and all that, and then he became like a role player and did that. What is the height for Ricochet? Like, I don't see him being an all-star. Maybe he's number one pick. Maybe one day he squeak in there one time for his all-star. But that was Andrew Wiggins. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't.
Hey, it's not gonna be with Atlanta. I'm gonna tell you that. I'm willing to put everything on that, bro. It's not gonna be with Atlanta.
I don't know if it's gonna be anywhere, bro. I ain't gonna like. I'm looking at him. I'm trying to see that go somewhere else, and you're gonna be all this and all. Ooh, bro, I don't know, bro. I was more hyped for Jaden Hardy than I would be for Ricochet if I was an Atlanta fan. And we see what Jaden Hardy is now.
Yeah, I agree, bro.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's the basis, but I'm sorry. Yes.
No. I agree. I mean, what else heard me say? It ain't my team. So
it's true.
I ain't tripping.
They drafted Ricochet first, bro. They could have got Khalil Ware.
Yeah.
It's just like, I mean, this ain't the greatest draft, but you can't draft it. That's what I'm saying. Like, how do you draft your first overall pick? After you moved up, you finally got a first overall pick, and you draft a role player. Somebody need to get fired.
They did.
You're right.
They did, bro.
You're right.
That's crazy, man. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting, man. The next few weeks here. Don't be surprised you start hearing some more news here, man. Like I said, Anthony Davis' name is being floated out there to be moved to Atlanta. So we'll see, man. We'll see how that goes.
It's about to. Trae Young just started. I think the trade deadline about to get real now, and we still away. Remember, it usually don't start and all that stuff. We still,
it's like the 15th.
That's what I'm saying. It's like a month, I think, still or whatever like that.
Yeah, actually, it is a month.
Yeah.
I think it was the 6th or something like that.
Something like that. That's what I'm saying. It's about a month away. So Trae Young just started things.
But yeah, man. All right, bro. Let's go ahead and turn this page, man. Let's get into a little recap here, man, for the old Boston Celtics game, man. So, man, we watched the Boston Celtics and the Denver Nuggets play today, man. It's a pretty good game. Of course, see the score right here. Denver wins 114-110 against Boston. Like I said, entertaining game, man. I got some thoughts on this game. But not the game, but the game and teams in general here, man. What would your takeaway from this game, bro?
Shout out to Denver. Big game they won today. I think they're now 3-2 since the Joker has went down with injury. I thought what's his name? Jamal Murray played an incredible game today. All around, just playing like a point guard and all that stuff. Like I thought today was like one of the best games I've ever seen Jamal Murray play. Just the point guard position. That was awesome. He won it like 50% from the field and all, but he like took care of the ball. I felt like in the first half everything was close. It was a great game actually. It was close. I say in like I think the second quarter, Boston at that point. I think Boston struggled to score. They went like minutes without scoring. Denver had
because
a second one in a run.
Jaylen missed like his first 4 shots in the second, and then that's when
Then in the third quarter, I felt like in the first half, Denver struggled to score. They only had like 5 points, and then they took off and started scoring. Teams were going back and forth, finding their 3-point shot and all that. But and in the fourth quarter, I felt like Boston felt like kind of ran out of gas at home. That was crazy.
Yeah, they scored 8 points up to like the last like 4:44 of the game, bro. They only had 8 points in the quarter. So yeah. And
then Denver went off, but individually, like I said, Jamal Murray did his thing. I felt like Peyton Watson, bro. Whew. Peyton Watson carried the load today offensively for them. Shout out to Aaron Gordon, Najee, and also you got Tim Hardaway on the bench. Bruce Brown did a little bit. Tim Hardaway Jr. I mean, Tim Hardaway, I told you, we both agreed, bro. This would be a good place for Tim Hardaway Jr. I always thought it'd be a good place. When he even went over there, I said, that's an awesome pickup for Denver and all. So he's been doing his thing this year. He's been in a row. He's not even 6th man. He's more like 7th, you feel me, 8th, something like that. So that fits more of his style, where he should be. Like I said, Bruce Brown played good defensively and all. Made a couple buckets and all. But that was it on Denver's side. They were actually undermanned. Like hella undermanned, I think, today. But then on Boston, Derek White did a little something for him. Jaylen Brown was hot at the beginning. I think he had 15 points in the first quarter. I'm like, damn, Jaylen Brown. We'll get more into him or whatever later on. But I think the rest of the game, though, he kind of like slowed down a little bit. Just really wasn't scoring that much. I don't know if he ran out of gas after the first quarter. But, he slowed down a little bit. I know he still ended up with 33. Peyton Pritchard helped him out. Luka Garza, that's your boy. It's your favorite Luka right there. And Anthony Simons did their thing. And then nobody else showed up for Boston off the bench or anything like that. So they just didn't have enough. Jaylen Brown tried to carry him again, as we'll get into. But I think he got a little tired as well. And, Boston, like I said, I felt like they just ran out of gas at the end of the game, bro. That was basically my breakdown.
The center had 20 rebounds today for Boston, man. He was dominant today.
Yeah, he did. You're right, Quetta. He did 20 rebounds.
Quetta had like 20 rebounds, bro.
Jeez,
yeah, bro.
I only listened to the game, so I didn't even pay attention. Like, damn, Quetta do have 20 rebounds.
Yeah, 20. Boston. Wait, no, I'm starting the Nuggets. Man, listen, bro. The Nuggets had like you said, they are now in a position where they had a lot of guys out. I think you asked me before we started the show, was Aaron Gordon on like minute restriction because he came off the bench here last few games or whatever. Brown just came back. Both of their centers are out right now, Jokic and Valanciunas. So, you thinking oh man, it's gonna probably be easy pickers for anybody they play, man. They've been beating cats, man. You know what I'm saying? Just beat Philadelphia yesterday or day before yesterday. Whatever was it? Is it yesterday? One of them. Either yesterday or day before
Might
yesterday.
have been yesterday.
I think it was yesterday. I watched that game. And yeah, they gave him problems or whatever. Like I said, with no centers. Which is why I know East Six was mad because like they had no centers and they still got dominated or whatever in the post stuff. But it's crazy. Like you said, man, Jamal Murray, bro. This is probably the best I've seen him. And when I say the best, I'm not talking about just this one game. I'm talking about consistency throughout the season. This is the first time in a long time. Because, matter of fact, they even brought it up on the broadcast. They talked about the fact that it's usually like he either gets hot in the beginning of the season and cools off, or he starts off cold and then gets hot. This is the first time I can say, man, this is a true all-star season for Jamal Murray from beginning to where he at right now or whatever, right? He definitely doing a carrying job while Jokic is out. I definitely got to give him props on that. So if they were to come back and say, hey, he's an all-star this year, I'm not going to. The dude been balling. And I've watched a bunch of Nuggets games this year. So, you know what I'm saying? So, got to give him his props on that, man. Few guys, like you said, for the Nuggets, Najee, who else? Holmes, Watson, Gordon, Tim, all of them showed up today, man. All showed up today. Bro, this is a man. Think about it too. This is not a bad defensive game either, bro.
No,
both teams played.
That's why I said they had moments when they weren't scoring at all.
Yeah. And it kind of go back what you saying with the whole Jaylen Brown. I mean, Jalen Brunson. Jaylen Brown had to fight the first time. Jaylen Brown. So I want to get on Boston here, bro, because it's gonna kind of lead to our topic here. So looking at the game, if you take Jaylen Brown out, and I would say take Anthony Simons out. You take Jaylen Brown, you take Anthony Simons. Where's your consistency going to come from on offense?
This team would have struggled to score 50.
I'm sitting there, I'm watching, and it's like they'll have him on the bench, and it's like the offense just. I know they asking White to do a little bit more. He has to do a little bit more because Tatum is out. They don't have Drew anymore. They don't have KP anymore. Horford gone, all that, right? So he's at his role has changed where he has to be more of a guy who's looked at to score. Mm-hmm. This is the second game in a row where he struggled. I think he only scored. I think he went like 3 for 14 against Chicago, and then tonight he struggled. So it's like that's really not his game. You're not asking him to be a 1, 2, or 3 option for the team, right? You're asking him to be a guy who fits a role, but because they don't have other guys to do that, now you're asking him to play in a position that he's not supposed to play. Okay. And so that's kind of why he's struggling on offense a little bit. And so, like I said, I'm watching the game, and I'm just like, I told you I've been watching a few of the Boston games here the last few days or whatever. And that's what I've been noticing. It's like, bro, if Brown don't go out, matter of fact, I think they pointed that out in the broadcast too. Brown got to get 30 for them to have a chance to win the game. You know what I'm saying? So, and they almost won the game today. What did he score? Scored over 30. 33. And so, yeah, so that's why I'm like, it's getting crazy out there, man, as far as, when you see guys doing carrying jobs and when you see what the true definition of what a MVP is, this is the type of stuff I be saying that this is, to me, that's the definition of MVP. Not because you scored a lot of points and your team's the best, got the number 1 record. It's not that. It's like putting things into context on why you would say this person is the MVP. Like this dude is literally carrying this team without a lot of the piece that they had that helped them win a championship, and his running mate is out. Yeah, and it's like, bro, yeah, they're definitely overachieving. They're number 2 in the East. Nobody, maybe Boston fans, but not nobody outside of Boston thought they were gonna be a number 2 in the East. We were talking playing and all that type of stuff. Yep. Matter of fact, we was in there like, yo, I think we even said Jaylen Brown gotta score 30 to really get our our respect like that. Not only is he scoring 30, but he got these people in the second seed in the East. Yep. Also, too, the coach. Got to give him props. I think you asked me a while back, like, do you think he's an upper echelon coach in the league? And I said, yeah. And he's showing that right now. Like you said, overachieving with the team. They ain't supposed to be in this position. Missing a lot of guys. You know what I'm saying? Got these guys playing hard every night. So shout out to him on that, bro. I think, matter of fact, he just got a contract extension too, so they see it too. He kind of in that Eric Spoelstra type of mold, you know what I'm saying? So listen, bro, Boston definitely opened my eyes this year, man. So it kind of lead us into this one of the little debates here, King. So check it out, man. We talking about Jaylen Brown. Is he the real MVP, King? Let's check out some of these here, man. So check this out, man. This dude right now, this season, is fourth in points per game. He is holding opponents that he guard to 39.37% field goal. That's under 40% when he's guarding them. So he's doing it on both ends, King. So check this out, bro. Jaylen Brown is currently averaging the most points per game in a season in Celtics history. It's crazy. You would think, you got Paul Pierce, you got Larry Bird, guys like that who put up buckets. He's averaging more than them. Even Jason Tatum. He's averaging more than Jason Tatum. 30 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, and a little less than half a block a game, bro. So Jaylen Brown is doing it on both ends right now, man. Check out this run he went on here, man. Check out this run. This is the last 8 games. This is not including the Boston. This not including tonight's game and not including the Bulls game. So he got you 50, 41, 41, 32, 30, 35, 34, and 42. No Maxi Kleber, King. So listen, this man been putting up buckets. He been putting up, some tremendous stats on both ends. This is what really got people talking about his chance of being an MVP, King. Check this out. Kawhi Leonard was averaging 40 points a game, King, over his last 5 games. Jaylen Brown told Coach Mazzulla he wanted to guard Kawhi. Kawhi ended with 22 points, shooting 6 for 17 for 35% from the field. This was on top of JB scoring 50 points on the other end. This is why I say, man, a lot of people don't have excuses for not playing both ends, King. But check this out, man. So this was Jaylen Brown's thoughts on his performance against Kawhi, man.
You were in complete command, not only scoring, dishing out assists, meanwhile checking Kawhi Leonard and James Harden on the other end. What kind of statement does this game make?
I feel like I'm the best two-way player in the game, so I want to just take on the challenge each and every night. I'm trying to help my team get wins. We got a tough schedule coming up, so I'm going to try to keep it going.
And check this out, man. This is what the coach had to say.
Did he ask to guard Kawhi?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, absolutely.
That had to fire you up.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, since I've been here, I get to coach guys that care about winning, care about defense, care about the team. And so he texted it to me on the plane. Where we come from, Sacramento, to here. He texted me on the plane in Sacramento. And, I thought that was it was great. I just think it's a representation of, the organization, but also the leadership and what he does.
So yeah, man. So shout out to him on that, bro. Shout out to Coach Mazzulla too, man. Just speaks on his character, man, as a player, bro. Like I said, I like players like that, man. Like you said, the VJs of the world, man. Like those guys who like those hard-nosed dudes who do it on both ends, bro. That's what I grew up on that. You know what I'm saying? 90 type of style basketball. I grew up on that. So he been putting these points up. He's putting these numbers up all season so far. This month he's been balling. So he had I guess what matter of fact, let me check this out. So this is what he did in that game, King. 50 points. He made 6 threes. He shot damn near 70% from the field in that game, King. Almost 70% from the field, while also guarding a Kawhi who been hot, who been, in the words of Demond, he's been cooking here over the last 5 games, bro. So shout out to him. Feeling like he should have been player of the month. You know what I'm saying? Of course, it was Shai Gilgeous, and then it was also Jalen Brunson. He posted it right here. It says, "Shake my head." So these are the numbers he's been putting up right here, King, in the month compared to Jalen Brunson. This is the numbers. This is the stats in December. The NBA never gives Jalen Brunson. Jaylen Brown the credit that he deserves. Stats in December. Jalen Brunson got you 30.6 points, 7.1 assists, 3.3 rebounds. He shot 47.5, so 48% from the field and 41% from 3. Jaylen Brown in the same month shot 32% from the field, 5 assists a game, 7 rebounds, 54% from the field, and 43% from 3, King.
32 points per game. You said shot from the field.
I'm sorry, 32 points per game, yeah. And shot from the field, 54%, and 3-point percentage is 43.
You know their records?
No, not. But we know that Boston definitely has the best record right now.
Yeah,
so.
Both Boston had the best record in December.
Yep, I think so, bro. And check this this is what Jaylen had to say.
Honestly, I'm not going to say too much, but I'm going to be honest. Like, no disrespect, no diss to none of those guys, Shea or Brunson. Neither one of them had a better month than I had. But it's all good. Those are great players. But
I like the confidence, man. What you think, King?
I mean, he's my MVP right now, bro.
That convinced you, huh?
Yeah, you convinced me the other day when you told me they were like in the second season. I didn't know they were that high. I knew he was carrying and all that stuff. I was like, damn, what? But yeah, like you said, the definition of MVP, it's him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he's gonna win it. I'm getting I guess memories of the what is it? Paul George year when he came like third place and all that, and it was like with OKC, but he had Russell Westbrook and Carmelo Anthony.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I'm saying, yo, Jaylen Brown really this season ain't been talked about. He put up 30 a game, and he doing it on both sides of the ball. And the Celtics the number 2 seed, bro. Like, I don't know what else he had to do. Like, he the MVP. He's the most valuable player in the NBA. If you took Jaylen Brown off of the Boston Celtics, yeah, come on, bro. Like, yeah. I don't know what else to say. Like, and that's no knock to nobody else. We know other people carry teams and do stuff, but as far as we talking about the squad that you're on, based on the record that you have and the squad that you're on, he has the best record by far with the worst squad based off any MVP candidates. So, and nobody else is on the like MVP candidates or like that far ahead of him where it's like, man, like he's the second best seed in the East. He's my MVP so far. I'm not saying he's gonna get it and all that. He got to keep it up and all pause, but he's my MVP so far. He's the definition of MVP for me.
You know what, man? It's funny you said that because I was sitting there thinking this today before we started the show, and I was listening to the clips and stuff when I was editing it and all that stuff, and I was saying, you know what, this dude deserved to be the MVP because of all the stuff you just said. And I was sitting there, like I said a minute ago, you watched the game. I'm watching the game, right? There was a reason why they were rotating him and Simons out. They got to keep at least one of them in there, man, to keep the offense going because they didn't have any other guys on the team that can consistently keep the offense going like that, guys. So which is why they also got Simons too. They needed somebody who can help while guys were out or guys got traded or whatever. So, like you said, you take him out that lineup, man, and we're talking about a team that's probably not even in the play-in. You know what I'm saying? That's how. I mean, like I said, there's no disrespect to the team, bro, but it does say a lot to Jaylen Brown, man. You know what I'm saying? Because he is the guy who sets the tone for the team on both ends, bro. And the fact that he wants to go out there and guard the best, bro, that's what I like too. Because I was gonna say too, I was gonna say this when we was talking about the game, but this I saved it because I want to talk about this perfect example, bro. When you were saying about him kind of fading there a little bit in the third quarter, I think. Yeah. If you looked at the game, bro, they were starting to double and trap him because Denver understood if I take the ball out of his hand, who else gonna do that? Go do anything.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So hold on, in fact, let me see if I got this right. What's the boy name? Okay, White did give you 17, but he got them kind of late or whatever. Like he didn't get that in the flow of the game. He started getting towards the end of the game. Now I didn't even know Pritchard had 17 because it felt like he was struggling too. Kept trying to get to the lane or whatever. Then I felt like he kind of got stuck down there a few times. But yeah, Jaylen Brown getting you 33. It's like so even with having Pritchard and White, them giving you 17 and 17, like that's just something like okay, I think teams will live with that. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the makeup of the team and stuff like that. So your focus is try to take it out of Jaylen Brown's hand. And so Jaylen Brown, which is another thing I liked about his game too, I saw tonight, he didn't try to force it to the lane, but what he did was he utilized that mid-range.
Yep.
And so that opened up some lanes for him a few times here in the game or whatever. Because it's like, listen, I think he started flowing and just pretty much giving whatever the defense was giving him. We'll take whatever the defense was giving him. So that's why I kind of liked about him too. He played patient within the game because he could have went out there and jacked up 155 shots or whatever. Just kind of get his or whatever. But he's being effective while also playing within the flow of the game, while also not having another guy out there like that.
You're realizing he's really a winning player. We knew he was a winning player when he won the Finals MVP and Eastern Conference Finals MVP and all that. But people still had the questions. You feel me? And now you're realizing that Jaylen Brown's a winning player. He's legit. he's really legit. So, and the reason he lost it, I forgot to give shout out the other team and all, but Jamal Murray started just getting to the paint, driving dish, bro, driving kick. He just took over in the fourth. Like Jamal Murray was nice today, but yeah, back to Jaylen Brown. He's my MVP so far, bro. My MVP if I had a vote.
I agree. So who are your 3 guys right now?
Jaylen. Can I give you 5?
Yeah, who you 5?
3 right now. We still early. So Jaylen, Cade, JB, the other JB, and Shea. They're my 5.
So we pretty much got the same except for Shea. I got JB, Cade. Got to put Jokic in there. He's been balling.
I don't.
I'm gonna say Lou.
That's why.
You don't think so?
I think he's going.
I kind of figured out why you left him out.
Yeah. It's not because I don't think Joker gonna win it. I think he does.
I'm gonna leave him in just for now because he said he's trying to come back within time or whatever. Because let me ask you another question about that too, bro. You cool? You cool with that 65 game thing?
Yeah, stuff just happening, bro. If Joker don't play 65 games, I don't think he should have won MVP anyway. Like I don't think that's enough games. Like so, he played like 60 games. That's enough to win MVP for you.
But the thing, not just MVP. It's like this season for him is a historic season. It's like it's going to be completely erased.
I feel you. So you saying he should still get the other awards? Maybe they should just take away the MVP.
Yeah, take away the MVP.
Still get the All NBA and all. That's just based off how dominant you are. Maybe don't put the awards for the All NBA, but put it for just the actual
MVPs
awards.
and all that. Yeah,
you feel me? Yeah, I got you. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Because, like, man, I didn't even know the dude averaging damn near 30, 12, and 11, bro.
Yeah. I was telling you, he almost had 30, 12, and 12. And it ain't going to matter.
Yeah. So, damn. That's crazy, bro.
But his number's probably going to go down when he come back, too, because they're going to push him back. And then he going to be out there, you feel me, just making sure he get his minutes and all that stuff to play.
His points going to probably go down. His going to probably go up because he ain't going to score.
His rebounds might go down too. A little bit.
Yeah, they might go down a little bit. Yeah. But yeah, man, I'm with you. He's definitely one of my candidates. My top 3 is definitely him, Cade, and I'm probably going to say Jalen Brunson right now.
Okay,
probably my 3.
Yeah, they're my top 3.
If we're gonna put Jokic to the side for right now. Yeah, put him to the side right now. If he makes it, then he's gonna be back in my top 3. If he don't, then those are my 3 guys.
If he makes it, he's the MVP.
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
if Joker comes back and he makes it, you feel me? He might not be because it depends. Now it's gonna be a long time of seeing Denver play without him, and if Denver don't struggle, I don't think Joker will win MVP this year. That's what I'm saying. I think it's done.
See,
Denver
you thinking that
struggle,
way,
bro.
That makes sense. That what you're thinking that way.
Struggle.
But do you really think they're gonna think that way though?
Yes,
the voters.
I think they will this year. I think it's fatigue, bro. If they're winning with like they're not winning, but if they say they stay in that top 4 seed and all that stuff, and he missed damn near, you feel me, a month.
Yeah.
You can't be MVP.
No, listen.
You feel my definition? I feel you. You saying the people.
I agree with you. Yeah. I'm saying the people. You know what I'm saying? Because like
I would hope they wouldn't reward him. Like then it just still, like you said, put him on his All NBA team and all that stuff like he's supposed to. His first team,
Mm-hmm.
but he's not winning MVP though. If they win and he missed a month, and they still winning.
They kind of want them to win, just kind of see what happens.
I think they're gonna be okay. That's what I'm saying. I don't think he's gonna win MVP. I think it's done. I think
Jamal Murray.
That's what I'm saying. I think Jamal Murray about to make the All-Star game. Like,
you know what?
I don't know if Joker gonna play an All-Star game.
Cam Johnson been out.
Yep. And Jamal Murray got them winning. This is the year Jamal Murray gonna be an All-Star. Joker not gonna have to do anything, but yeah. I don't think he's gonna win it. But I can't believe you don't got Shea in the MVP race. That's crazy, bro. Some people gonna say that's hate.
He just, like I said, he just ain't really standing out like that. Oh, they won tonight. They barely beat the Jazz.
Not to be, he ain't standing out enough. Like he's not standing out better than last year to me. But he's not standing out to be in the MVP race for you though.
Like for example, if I take him off that team, they're gonna still be way better than if I took Jaylen Brown off of the Boston Celtics. You take them two guys off.
Right, you're right.
Their team is still way better.
I ain't say Shea was the
Brown.
MVP. I said he's not in the MVP conversation. That's what I'm asking. He's not the MVP to me.
Technically, he in the conversation, yes. But I'm just saying, for me, I'm looking at, like I said, you take these guys. I look at the MVP for what it really is. Like the guy, if you take this guy off this team, how much does he affect? Yeah, what would it do? And to be honest with you, if we go by that definition, and Jaylen Brown is the MVP, bro, for the season.
So if we go by that definition, why should you want a good team?
You said, why should I want a good team?
Yeah.
What you mean?
Because then I can't get MVPs.
Right.
Well,
I think it's more like, so take Boston now, right? Like, say Boston wasn't doing what they were doing. So who the other MVPs? It'd be like Jaylen. It'd be Cade.
Would Shea be on there? You still don't think Shea? He's still not on there to you? That's what I'm saying. Like Shea still need 35-5 on the best team in the league.
Then all those guys would be in the same realm, right? Cause all of them got top 3 teams or whatever in the league or in their conferences or whatever. Then you start nitpicking from there, right? It's like, so who has less help out of them 3?
I still think Cade and them. I think Cade does more with less than Shea doing right now.
Yeah,
I think JB doesn't do as much as the other two, Jalen Brunson, but I think Jalen Brunson does more with less with New York. But still, like, so Shea should never get another one because he on OKC. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
no, I hear you say.
Like, it's like, well, I can put up, say you put up 35, 5-5. It's like, well, you play on OKC. It's like he can't. I don't know. It's just like, damn, I can't win because I got a good team around me. Like my GM did his job, and it's like, oh well,
right.
Can't win MVP anymore. But yeah, he on my list. I don't think he should win MVP no more. I don't know if Shea gonna win another one ever. Shea might end up being a one-time dude. Like I think.
Hold on, you don't think they'll give it to him if Jokic don't get it?
No, again.
Hold on.
Either some
not
new
what,
person,
not what you think.
No, I think
how they operate.
So I think some new person gonna win it, or Luka gonna win it. I think if Joker don't win it, Shea not gonna get it either. Shea wasn't supposed to get Jokers last year. They just gave it to him because that best record stuff. Best record dudes don't always do it unless you're Michael Jordan. Don't always get the MVPs. They usually don't get MVPs because their team's too good. So I just, like I said, bro, Shea just not impacting the game like he was last year. I mean, I'm not trying to knock him. This ain't even like hate. You feel like I don't want to sound like I'm hating SGA because SGA fine. I don't have a problem with him. But what's different?
Yeah.
Anything different from last year? What you feel like? All right, man, Shea. He ain't like 10 assists a game or nothing like that. You feel me? Like, he ain't 10 rebounds a game or nothing like that. And he's still just right over 30. He ain't even leading the league this year in scoring.
Nope. Yeah, I know. I agree. That's why I'm just like, yeah, he's having a good year. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, I kind of equated to, you remember when everybody was trying to put Tatum in the conversation? It was like, yeah, he's got good numbers and the team is doing pretty well. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, I don't feel like if they took you off the team, they'll be missing a beat.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they might not be number 1. They might be like number 4 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't compare it to like like Jaylen Brown this year. You know what I'm saying? Like, we take him off that team, they are trash.
Hold on, let me click this. I got a question to ask you, and I want to click this before I ask you. Let me see where we at. Where our one is at? Where our shots?
Oh,
I don't even
probably need to move that, bro.
What? Oh, I see it over there. I see it all your top.
Warning: shots will be fired during this presentation.
Oh, you talking about that?
Yeah. So here's my question.
Trying to set me up, but go ahead.
Are you trying to say SGA a little overrated?
No, I'm just saying I don't think he's MVP this year.
All right, so let me ask you this. I got you, but the way you talking, you say he's not the best. You saying He just on a team and it's not as much an impact. So the way you looking at it, and is he a top 3 player in the NBA? If you rank him, so he is top 3 in your book.
I mean, listen, if you win an MVP, you win a Finals MVP, you win a Western Conference Finals MVP, all that. I mean, right now you do top 3 in the league.
No. Jaylen Brown was winning those, and we didn't say Jaylen Brown. He didn't win a regular season MVP. We didn't say he that dude though. I got you. I'm not the politically correct answer. I don't want the correct answer right now. I know I agree with you on that politically correct answer. I'm asking you, Rel, who do you think that SGA is a little overrated? Meaning, okay, we picking people. Let's pick people in the draft, in the fantasy draft.
Hold on.
Are you picking SGA top 3?
Let me give you a perfect example.
Okay.
We're gonna play a little flipperoo here.
Okay.
If you took Jaylen Brown off that team and put SGA, the Boston Celtics doing what they're doing?
Damn, bro. I you switching the answer on me? You ain't even answered the question yet.
See that? Now you
ain't even. That's what I said. I was what
you had to think about that, right?
I think Jaylen Brown playing better than SGA this year. Right now, as to right now, that's what I'm saying. And it don't mean the whole season gonna happen. You can have spurts and all that stuff happen. Who knows how Jaylen Brown going in the season? But like I told you, as far as MVP, I think Jaylen Brown playing the best basketball right now, like in the league, without Joker. As far as MVP, the most with the least is Jaylen Brown. But if we doing a fantasy basketball draft, I'm not picking Jaylen Brown over SGA though. Like I don't think he's better than SGA. But if we're doing fantasy, and you got one of the top 3 picks, you not picking Shea?
My when you say the best right now in the league, we talking about also the whole totality, bro. This dude is doing it on both ends of the court, man. He doing it on both ends of the court.
I do think SGA overrated on defense.
He's
been overrated. He's been overrated on defense. Was that whole?
He
been stealing MVPs because allegedly he great on defense. I'm like, nah, he got a great defensive team. He's not that great on defense. So people be cooking him. He's usually the one they go at when they choose when the people on the floor and all and say who we gonna go at. We say okay, time to go at SGA.
I'm not gonna bring up a game, but I mean, yeah, you're right though. Now what was I about to say though? Dang, what was I about to say?
Best player, top 3, 2-way defense.
Crap, I don't remember what I was gonna say. We talking about Jaylen Brown.
Overrated.
But I mean, I'll go back to the whole. Like I said, you taking him off that team, you put SGA on that team. Because we seen teams with SGA, and it was him and some guys, right? It wasn't pretty, right? They was, that's how they end up replenishing they cupboard and getting them top picks and all that stuff, right? So that's why I said, like, bro, it's more than just you just going out there scoring a lot of points. And I think we talked about it before when we was doing those post games and stuff for the OKC Thunder. It's easier for you to get your points when you got a lot of weapons and stuff like that around you to make your game easier. We talked about the fact there was a lot of games that he wouldn't get double teamed. Why? Because you can't leave that guy open. You can't leave that guy open. You can't leave that guy open. We saw one game where they did double team him. And okay, this one got over such and such. He started cooking. Okay, now they got to double team him. He started cooking. Okay, now they got to double team him. He started cooking. Okay, now they got to double team him. He started cooking. It's like
Shea does not get double teamed that much, that often.
No,
that's
he doesn't.
Context, and what people don't understand that he gets to go 1-on-1. That's why you always can decide how many points he's gonna get. He can just get 20 now or whatever like that. But I'm gonna ask you a different question real quick before you go. Hold that point. K. Cunningham is SGA. You switch them off of teams. Is Detroit still number 1?
That's a good question.
I'm gonna say no. I don't think SGA good enough facilitator.
I was leaning towards that. So I'm trying to think of the makeup because they got Jenkins as a point guard.
He ain't gonna be playing most of the minutes though. You playing most. You saying put SGA to 2, but they try to make him like he 1 now. Like that's this whole thing now is acting like he 1. He one of the greatest ones and all that now and all that. That's what they trying to say. I think he better suited as a 2. I think that's the whole thing, but
I still think he's a 2, bro.
I think he is too, but
he give me 2 guard type of assist or whatever. But anyway, damn, that's a good question. I'm gonna lean towards your answer, because he's not a facilitator, bro. Bro, Cade be man. I think Cade right now leading the league in assists, I believe.
If Joker gone, he will be.
Yeah. So, but Cade nice, bro. People don't understand, bro.
And Cade, I think Cade a better defender than Shea. How about that one?
You think?
That's bro. So it's not the knock Shea, but it's different levels of the game. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
yes.
So that's the reason why Indiana was going to win the finals last year is because I don't feel like Shea was on that level. Shea still got his 30. Like his 30 is just his 30. It's about the rest of the team. It ain't about shaking his 30. Bro, you're going to get yours because you play one-on-one. It's not to knock him, but you're going to get yours. That's what we already got it set. You're going to get yours. The rest of the team, how do you impact the rest of the team? I remember that series against the Mavericks.
I he's going to bring that up.
He did nothing else against the Mavericks. Like, he got his scoring, but how did you impact the rest of the team to do something else? That's not his. You feel what I'm saying? Because he's not getting doubled and all. Not to take it about Luka and all, but you got him behind him because people are going to go at him because I watch Luka games, so that's what my reference is as far as what I watch Luka. But it be times he take out the game and you watch him get double teamed a whole half, where they trapping him at the half court line, and he's having to make the assist and all that and move it down. That's not SGA's game. So I didn't think this is a buck conversation. We're keeping it a buck. I didn't think SGA was a top 3 player. I give him the credit based on I call him the best player in the world because what he did. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like you do it. If anybody else would have did it, I'd have been like, you the best player in the world. Do I think SGA the best player in the world? No. I still think Giannis better than SGA. But Giannis on that damn OKC team, they run the gauntlet as well. Like, I think Giannis a better player. He just played on a worse circumstance. I don't know, bro. It's not even a call. I think I think SGA is one of the 10 best players in the league. But I don't think he's a part of that echelon. Like they try to put him as that echelon offensive player. He doesn't impact offense enough for me. Like he scores. You feel me? Mm-hmm. That's fine, but he's not. I don't know. I don't know how to put it, bro. I'm trying to explain it. Like, and his defense is overrated, so it's not like they put him like he's a great two-way player. He's not though.
No, I 100% agree. I 100% agree.
Like he's like if you were ranking the defenders on OKC, if you did a best defender lineup, I don't think he'd be in there.
Let's see. Chet's a better defender. J-Dub is a better defender. Dort is a better defender.
Dort, Alex Caruso,
and
I think Wallace is. Casey Wallace. There you go. I got 5 defenders I can go put out there on the court that's better than you. So how you all get on that two-way, bro? Like, come on, man. What a team, a guy called the best two-way player and all that stuff, but he got 5 of the defenders better than him on his team. Jaylen Brown, he got 5 better defenders on his team than him.
Yeah,
Who
of
better
course.
defender on his team than him? Okay.
What's it called? That Peyton Pritchard.
I thought so. That's my thing with SGA, bro. Like, it's not to knock him. It's just that's what I see. I think he's a little overrated. I was just saying if you were going, man up and say it, but I've said I think he's a little overrated. But he got the hardware, bro. I mean, sometimes you get the hardware. It is what it is, man. He got all the way through. Tyrese Halliburton towards Achilles. We be talking totally different though if Tyrese would have won that series.
Oh yeah,
they'd have been failures. Yeah. OKC would have been this year. If they wouldn't have won the chip this year, they'd have broke it up. If OKC would have went last year, right, and didn't win the finals with being the number 1 seed, ran through like they were this year, started with the number 1 seed, and not win the championship again, they would have started thinking about we got to trade some pieces and all that stuff to do some stuff.
So in other words, it would have been like the Mavs back in 06 and 07.
Yes.
Okay. But yeah, man. So far, bro, my top MVPs right now, bro. I like Jaylen Brown, and I like Cade. Those are my 2 for sure because those 2 guys are a commanding team that nobody expected to be the number 1 and number 2 team in the East. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So definitely doing some carrying jobs.
I would say the same. I would put I got 2 tiers. My first tier, like you say, Jaylen Brown and Cade, and then Luka, Jalen Brunson, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander on that next tier, right beneath him. The round of the 5. And that don't mean, like I said, nobody's far enough away from each other where they can't win it yet.
Right. Yeah,
they're all
right.
still around each other.
Especially too with what's the boy name? Jokic being out right now.
Going down, yeah. Joker really opened things up because he was separating himself from everybody.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie to you. I wouldn't mind seeing Jaylen Brown or Cade win it.
That'd be cool. I know Luka and all get in the finale, hopefully ban whatever you get it, but it'd be cool to see somebody new as well, like somebody unexpected. I like when stuff like that, like the NFL, I think right now dealing with the guy from New England and all that. They're talking about going to win the MVP. I think his second year quarterback or something like that. Like that's cool. I feel like so it would. Be
but like, and then it's like two guys I just said. If one of them win it, I wouldn't be mad. Not because I like them, but it's because like I've been watching them, bro. And it's like, yo, they are really looking like MVPs out here. You know what I'm saying? So
what would an MVP do to Jaylen Brown's career?
Oh man. I was just sitting there thinking he'd have MVP, Finals MVP, Conference Finals MVP,
and then put him on Team USA. Remember?
Ooh, that's gonna go down in history, bro.
Jeez, bro. I mean,
you think if somebody else
he on the next list, right? If he win the MVP, he definitely on the next list, right? He on the next 100.
I was just about to say, like, you talking about 100 players of all time? Yeah,
he definitely on there if he win the MVP, right?
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say is he on the next Team USA?
No,
I was gonna say
he probably not.
You don't think so? Because I don't think either that or cause I know Kerr not coming back. So did he already name a coach?
I'm not sure.
But he said Spoelstra or somebody, didn't he?
I'm not sure.
I can't remember, but yeah. But yeah, man, just a little debate on old Jaylen Brown, man. He played the Denver Nuggets tonight. Like I said, it was a good game, bro. It was a good game.
Yeah, it was a great game.
All right, bro. Let's go ahead and turn the page here, man. And let's get into some of these questions and comments, King.
Sponsored by True Classic.
The most interesting customer came into True Classic today. A young man came in right when the doors opened and said he had a job interview in just 30 minutes. The challenge, or so he thought, he had about $150 to work with. Now, in most places, that's a fancy shirt, maybe some nice socks. But at True Classic, when you add more, you save more. So not only did I set him up with a pair of our 4-way stretch chinos, not only did I set him up with one of our white button-down shirts, I even helped him complete the look with one of our coach's jackets. All for just $130. So he found his fit, looked great for his interview, and I'm pretty sure he got the job too. That's true value.
All right, man. What we got, King? What we got?
We got Sean in the house saying you guys should do an episode on Scottie Pippen's involvement in multiple NBA conspiracies. I think he's a victim of a couple. I think we agree that the allure of Michael Jordan will be diminished. Facts.
You think King brought that up last show?
If Scottie Pippen won a 7th or even potentially 8th championship without him, I've already heard you talk about the bad call in East Conference Finals the year Jordan left. Yeah. And he said, but also looking to the year 2000 when he played with Portland in the Western Conference Finals and lost to Kobe and Shaq, there was some questionable calling there too. Yeah, Deshaun, that sounds like a good topic for more like the off season though. I know we're doing more current, you feel me, because the season going on as far as the new school, but you know when we get back to the old school, as far as like off season, absolutely, man. Remind us, please, if we forget about that.
Yeah. Please remind us to do that. Man.
I like to do a show about that, absolutely.
Because
we like to get back to watching old games and all, bro. Like we maybe had to watch the old. You feel me? That the game against New York and all that stuff. Just let some of the younger folks see that type of stuff that happened on the Kobe and Shaq game,
which they should have won. But I'm not gonna get on that. But go ahead.
Hey man, you're right. But shout out to Deshaun. Appreciate you, man. Daniel Berry, is a member, Glow Yard member. He says,
"What up, Daniel?
Hello, guys, and definitely check out his channel, yo. I see you, Daniel Berry, doing your live streaming and all that stuff.
Yeah, I'm watching live.
And your watch alongs and keep grinding, Daniel, man. Keep grinding. Joe, he said y'all still cover the Mavs. Okay. Cool Breeze says Joe, man. Oh man, John. I don't want to answer that no more, Joe. Joe, what you just follow our catalog, Joe. Follow our socials and all that stuff, man. If you don't know by now. It's been over a year and all since that trade has happened now, man, basically. Oh, almost a year. So
almost a year, yeah.
And so, yeah, man, like
Hey, we on episode 93.
93 of Cap and Crown. It's no longer called the old show no more, Joe. So I would put 2 and 2 together. You feel me? Cool Breeze says with the Celtics, it's going to come down to if they have enough in the playoffs. Yeah, I don't think they can win the championship, Cool Breeze, but they're going to be interested though getting this far and all.
That's what I was going to ask.
What
you think? The Celtics gonna make a move?
What do they have to trade?
Hold on, and then I'm going to ask you. That's a good question because I can't think of that on top of my head. What are they missing? What do they need?
Jason Tatum.
Well, I mean,
he might. They said he might come back soon.
Yeah, they say he might come back. He said he might. He might be ready for the playoffs.
Yeah, they say he might come back soon, but he might be before the playoffs. He might play after the All-Star game, like around that time and all. But Jason Tatum and I guess a center, bro.
That's what I was thinking, bro. They probably need a center, but it's like
they don't like playing like that. They would need like a Miles Turner.
Yeah, because he's not a traditional center. I don't think
Milwaukee would trade him. Milwaukee would trade Miles Turner if Giannis got traded. That'll work. That's actually it. I know.
You still think he getting traded?
No. I'm just saying if Giannis was to get traded, if I was Boston, I'd go talk to Milwaukee.
Yeah, I think they need a whole lot of pieces for that team right now to put them back in like as a top 3 team in the whole entire league.
If they not to be dominant, I don't think they need that many pieces because Jason Tatum comes back. Well, Jason Tatum will have to still be Jason Tatum. He ain't gonna be that yet.
Remember they had a guy at every position, bro.
Yeah, I know they would consider one of the best teams of all time though. At that point, remember, like they can still win without being the best team of all time. Ain't nobody that serious, but they gotta have Tatum back. He would have to be Tatum, and then they would need one more person. They need something else where it's like somebody that's good at something. Somebody that's like either a center that getting me rebounds or shoot threes. Somebody that's a specialist at something. That's another position with them.
Because right now, I think Anthony Simons is probably the only person on the team that got some kind of value. Because
and then you probably don't want to get rid of him because he could be your 6 man.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Yeah,
that's why I'm like, I don't know what you don't get rid of Derek White because then all your defense relying on Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown or whatever. You feel me? So I don't know. I think they're just gonna rock it out. Jaylen Brown just
probably.
I told you this is a year where he just showing what he can do, bro.
Didn't they just get their books cleared and all that stuff? Yeah. So man, yeah. But, let's see a championship this year. I could be wrong, but
Cool Breeze said they dropped to the 3rd seed.
Yeah.
Sean also said Jaylen Brown is awesome this year. Facts. Black said SGA is definitely overrated. And then he sent the emoji, the laughing face emoji. That's it. But hey, Black, I mean, I'm just saying, man, I don't know how to put it. I don't think he trash by any means. I think he's one of the best players in the NBA. I just don't think he I'm trying to think of a different player I could put him on the tier of road. I think he's not Donovan Mitchell.
You talk about today or yesteryears?
Today.
I don't know.
Is he way better than Jalen Brunson? You don't think Jalen Brunson can do what he?
I think Jalen Brunson will go back to what you said earlier. Jalen Brunson has done more with less.
I'm saying on the Thunder though. Say Jalen Brunson with that team around him. You don't think Jalen Brunson get you 35 and 5?
Oh yeah. He can get you 30 right now.
Like that's what I'm saying. So is he really that much better? You feel what I'm saying? Like, is he better than Jalen Brunson, or does he benefit from his team?
Yeah,
but I don't know. Like I said, I don't want to knock him. I still think he's one of the 10 best players in the league. But shit, hell, you put Kevin Durant with that team, bro.
That's why I was saying, like when you say stuff like that, people are, you hating on him or whatever. It's like, nah, just listen to what we're saying. We ain't saying he trash. You know what I'm saying? He is still one of the top players in the league or whatever. we're just saying what different levels. It's like if you start switching people out, it's like, I mean, if you put him on the Boston Celtics right now with that team, I don't see them being the number 2 seed in the East. I can't see it, which is why it makes it
he's not a better defender than Jaylen Brown. I think we all can agree on that.
Oh no,
he's not a better defender than Jaylen Brown.
Nowhere close.
And Jaylen Brown is damn near scoring as much as he do this year. So,
yep.
Jaylen Brown put out over 5 and 5, bro. Like Jaylen Brown cooking this year.
Matter of fact, Jaylen Brown's gonna end up being first team all defense.
He should. I mean, on low, Mike should be a first team all in. Actually, you know what? I'm starting. Let's start the campaign right now. Jaylen Brown should be first team all NBA this year.
I'm not mad at it.
This year. Yeah, especially if Joker don't make it. If Joker don't make it, there's no excuse for Jaylen Brown not to make it. This position.
Bro, I'm to the point now. Like I said, kind of another reason why I like what we do now, bro. We can start highlighting some of these players, bro, who deserve some of the attention they should be getting. Like I said, Jaylen Brown, been watching a few of his games here lately, bro. I've been impressed. Like I said, what he's saying in the public and all that stuff, man. His attitude, his demeanor, the way he go about playing the game, bro, on both ends of the court. You know what I'm saying? And he's doing it at a high level. I was gonna go that route, but I was trying not to. But it's like,
you should keep it real.
That's the type of stuff I like, bro. Like I said, we grew up with that type of stuff. With dude, man, you doing it on both ends, bro. Which is why I would say there's really no excuse for some of these guys who are just straight offensive players, bro. If you guys can do it and they can also affect the game, bro. Like they're doing it, they're high end defensive player. We just ask you to try.
Yep. Before we finish, remember, a lot of people always say, "Well, you don't gotta play it because you do so much on offense and all that stuff." When they say that kind of stuff.
This is a prime example.
That Boston Celtics team is trash, bro.
That's
back when I talk about like 2006 and all that stuff. Go ahead. But
just say example. Just say example. I gotta do is say example A, King. That's all you gotta say.
That team is trash, and you don't see Jaylen Brown saying, "Well, because I gotta play offense and score 30 a game, I'm not going to defend Kawhi Leonard." He went and said, "Man, I got this team. My guy's gone and all that stuff. I'm gonna go defend Kawhi Leonard." Put up 50 and have us fighting for the second seed in the Eastern Conference. I don't give a hell what the rest of your teammates doing. If you that dude, why does your teammates mad about what you do? Your teammates never mad about what you do. None of Jordan's teammates ever mad about what he did. You feel me? It wasn't like, oh my gosh, man, you know what? Got this guy and all over there, so I can stop doing this. Nah, Jordan's still gonna be Jordan. Kobe's still gonna be Kobe. Kobe was Shaq. It was times when Kobe was Shaq when it was like Kobe toned it down some. You don't need to be Kobe. Kobe's still gonna be Kobe. You feel what I'm saying? That does not make sense. But I got you. People be coddling people for the wrong reasons, but that's still my guy and all that. But I'm tired of it, bro. Told you, I'm tired of the habits. I watched James Harden and I got mad at James. He's not James. He's better than James in the playoffs. I was down that hill forever, but.
Oh, yeah, better than
them patterns of the just looking at doing that. You got to stop that, bro. You got to figure out how to stop that. Somebody might need to fight him. I'm saying condoning violence and all, but I ain't keep it real. Somebody might have to throw hands real quick and talk about this, and then just shake hands after we done and all. Like, bro, you gotta play defense, man. I would stop playing for you if you stopped doing that for me.
Said DeAndre Ayton. Listen, man, appreciate y'all. Join us for another episode, man, of Cap and Crown, man. Listen, we do this every Monday evening, Wednesday evening, and Friday morning. So we're gonna have another show, man. We have a members only show on Friday for the members to comment and all that stuff on Friday mornings, man. We been taking.
I was gonna say I gotta look for a game for tomorrow. I don't know if it's a certain topic you want to connect to the game or something.
But we'll see. We'll see. I ain't really thought anything yet. We might probably, your boy might get traded between now and Friday. We'll see. That might be the topic, but we'll see. Also, too, man, we just dropped our new merch, y'all. So if you guys want to kind of check that out too, we got our merch here, y'all. Yeah, man. Simply go over to the shop tab. We have a link there in the shop tab on our page here on YouTube. Or you guys can probably scroll down right now at the bottom here. I think we got our some of our merch up there at the bottom here on the end of the description tab on below us. So we got our new merch, y'all. We got a few other items that's pending right now, so that should be here in maybe the next 24 hours or so. We're hoping. But yeah, man, we got got hoodies, our t-shirts, stickers, we got a hat on there and all that stuff, man. So we got some for the men and the ladies. So ladies, you definitely are welcome to shop on there too. We're gonna probably set up something here soon for the members of the channel, man. Start getting like discounted stuff on the show and all that stuff. Probably start doing some giveaways and stuff like that for the members. Kind of what we were doing before, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna be working on that here pretty soon, y'all. But we definitely have our merch up now, man, over on our channel, guys. So if you want to go over there, man, check that out, man. Please do so. Also too, man, if you guys want to become a member of the channel, simply hit that join button right there next to the subscribe button, man. Join us here every Friday morning for the members. I know a lot of the members are kind of confused on why they don't have their membership anymore. We do apologize for that. Like I said, some things happen. And so, if you guys want to become members once again, man, you can definitely do that. Join us here. We're going to get to the point where we get our memberships back up to where we used to have them at. We're going to start having the open forums and stuff for the members of the channel and stuff. We're still working on that too, y'all. So don't be discouraged. We're going to get there back to that soon. And like I said, we're going to have other perks here again pretty soon too. Like I said, with the merch and all that stuff for you guys. So we're going to work on all that, y'all. I promise. But yeah, if you want to become a member, simply hit that join button right there next to the subscribe button. Also, too, man, follow me on my other channel, Cuz We Geeked, where we talk about all things in the geek culture involving movies and television. Shout out to BA, Big J, and Cuz. Kathleen Kennedy of Lucasfilms has stepped down. Dave Filoni and Mrs. Brendan, I can't think of her first name right now. Both of them are now co-running Lucasfilms right now. So we're gonna be probably getting some interesting news here about some Star Wars movies or something like that, probably down the pipe here pretty soon. But we kind of talked about a little bit of it yesterday, so probably more news gonna come out about her stepping down. And we'll talk about that here on Saturday. So other than that, Kings, everything I'm forgetting, man.
Share, and more share, guys. We appreciate you guys so much. I know numbers are growing. Folks are coming back. We're getting new subscribers and all. We appreciate you. Definitely let other folks know about us if you could. Also follow myself, Queen, Travis, BA, and sometimes Devin on We Talk Combat. So we talk all things combat sports and sports entertainment. I like to call us the best, brightest, and the blackest sports review or sports combat review show there is on YouTube and everywhere else. Follow us over there if you're interested in WWE, combat sports, anything like that. And all. We had an episode this past Sunday talking about our guy Trick Williams and all coming up to the main roster, taking over. We'll have another show this upcoming Sunday as well. And we have PLEs coming up towards the end of the month? Saturday Night Main Event and Royal Rumble. So if you're interested, follow all our socials in our description. That includes the Discord. That Discord works for everything: basketball, wrestling, anything else we do over here in Glow Sun Production. We have watch-alongs over there, and you can check us out over there as well. So.
Yes, sir, man. Like I said, guys, we definitely appreciate y'all joining us for another episode of Cap and Crown, man. Like I said, we talk about all things NBA related. Y'all know we had a trade tonight. We talked a little bit about that. Y'all let us know what y'all think about that trade. Let us know what y'all think about Jaylen Brown. Is he a possible MVP candidate? Is he the MVP of the season? If he's not, who do y'all have winning the MVP? Let us know in the comment section, man. With all that being said, man, it's your boy Relle, got King in the building, man, a Cap and Crown. We'll be back here again on Friday morning, y'all. Same cap time, same crown channel.
No cap.
Cap and Crown, man. Listen, the real MVP of the season is a guy that King has been disrespecting for the last 8 years, bro. And it's Maxi Kleber.